Yeah. Hello everybody and welcome. I'm Anie, creator and inventor of the JOOLTOOL, and on today's live show, I will be showing you guys how to polish this curved ring. This was actually made at the Rio Grande booth. There's like even a little weird little nick right there. So this was done, this was made on the Bonny Doon press at the JCK show last year at the Rio Grande booth. And a lot of people keep asking me how to polish these little rings that you make on the presses. I've shown it really quick, but I really haven't done an inside outside full, complete. And so today I want to do the complete ring, inside, sides, and polish the top without removing the design, right? And to add to the level of difficulty, I chose the one with a curve. I have the flat ones, but I chose the one that has a curve because I want to show you guys how to polish with the JOOLTOOLs flat disc and how to get into, hold on, let me move it where you can see the curve better. You see how the curve? Yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to polish and feather it in, and you'll be able to do this. So I will personally teach you guys my tips and tricks on how to get that done. So today, you guys, I'm welcoming everybody who's joining in, trickling in. I know everyone's getting notifications, and I posted that I'll be on. Sorry for my little late arrival. I was talking to a sweet customer and had some important questions to ask, and I wanted to make sure they had all the information they needed. So, in my book, you guys, customers come first. That's how I roll. That's how I've always rolled, and that's how I'll continue to roll. So welcome everybody who's tuning in. So if you're watching the replay, know that this is a live streaming video. So whatever you see on this video is not edited. It is a live show. So welcome to today's show. I'm glad to be back. Hope you guys had a fabulous weekend. So again, I'm going to be working on this copper ring with a curved surface, and it has this indentation. It has I don't know what you call this, like a little piece of metal that just kind of was left behind. I'll grind that off, and we'll do the inside, we'll do the outside, but I'll show you all my techniques on preserving this design right here without removing it. We'll polish that up, and it'll be, ooh, be so beautiful. So you guys, let's get started. All right, I know all of you guys are just clicking on and trying to get on, so that's why I kind of chill a little, see how everything's going. You guys, hope you guys are doing wonderful. Hope you're staying happy and healthy, and keeping yourselves busy. I know I am. So everybody seems to be trickling on in. Hello, Georgianne. Hello, Linda. Hello, Kat. Hello. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Melanie Campbell. She says, hi, Anie, my fave. You're my fave, too. You guys are all my faves. Hi, Carol Barnett. How are you? Hi, Carrie Hedrick. Hello, Karen Miller Anderson. Hi, Melanie Abbott. That means Terry. Hi, Terry. Hi, Deborah Smith. Welcome. Nancy Robertson, welcome. And hey, Heidi. Hello, Ellie Grossman from Germany. Hello, Deborah Merrimate. Hi, Jim Smith. Hello. Aloha from Paula. Aloha, aloha. Hello, Holly, Wendy, and Helen on YouTube, and Paula. Diane Burrow. Hi, Diane Burrow. Hello. Hello. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to... Hey, Bonnie. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So whoever trickling in, I'll say hi to you guys, but let's get started. I want... Hey, Nicole. How you doing? Welcome. Woo! My girls are here. We're going to have a party. Woo! Hey, guys. Hi, Gia. Beans. I'm jumping up and clapping, too. Beans is Nicole Richie's daughter, for anyone watching on the replay and think I'm like nuts. It's her 4-year-old daughter. My biggest fan, I guess. Okay, so you guys, I will be finishing this up. It's going to be really quick. I'll explain what I do, but really, honestly, 3 steps and we're pretty much done. Really cool. So you guys, let's get started. Okay, so you guys, this is the, hi Carolyn, welcome. So as you can see, there's like a little bit of a, I guess, a little remnants of the metal that whenever they pressed it was left behind. I'm going to grind that off. You guys know. I'll show you guys what I'm going to use to grind that off. I'll clean up all this rough edges. You see that? We'll do the inside. It's very, very rough. I have that ring in there because I wanted to make sure it was nice and round, so I put it on my mandrel. You know, it's always good. Even though you make these, just always make sure you put on the mandrel. You know, and it's always good if you want to make it a little smaller or larger. You know, you can stretch it on both sides. But I just wanted to make sure it was nice and round before I did anything. And then I will show you how to polish that curve right there. Look at that. Woo! Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to use the following wheels, you guys. So to get that chunk of change off, you guys, you see that? Burr. It's a burr. It's like where the stamp didn't quite stamp well. It's a big burr. I don't know about that, but Jim, that's a big burr. So I'm going to use my purple to grind that off, probably a 220 grit, purple ceramic. And then I'm going to use my scratch eraser in probably the very fine. And then I will use the felt polishing wheel to polish. And then maybe the magic buff as a final little luster. And that'll be it. So you guys, let's get started. Let me put my little fingies on. Oh, and to do the inside, I will either use my felt polishing wheel on this ring, inside ring mandrel, or the run true one. So whichever one I feel like. The both will do the job. But since a lot of people just got their run true, I might use that one just to show you guys how I'm using it. So I'll put my little fingies on. And we'll be good to go. Yay. See, look, I didn't have to make them again because you know me, I'm lazy. So let's do first order of business. Let's get rid of that big piece of metal. And there we go. So I'm going to grab the 220 grit. Now, the 220 grit ceramic, this is 220 grit. You can see it, it's ceramic. We'll grind slowly. It's not as aggressive as like your 120 grit. You know, you can even tell just by the looks of it. But let's say you're scared to use the purple. You know, it's a little aggressive. Remember, there is the coarse version of your scratch erasers, the brown color. And this will also take that down. But let's just do the purple because I know a lot of people have the purple. So let me run this at medium speed. And you guys see right there? And you're done. You see how quick that was? See how quick that was? No, you didn't have to. You didn't have to take your little hand file and go to, you know, you didn't have to file like no, that's how quick it was. Look how quick that was. And you see how all the rest is very like uneven and bent and just, can you guys see that surface right there? So I'm going to leave that because the scratch eraser will take care of that nastiness really quick. Hi Serena, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to say something real quick, you guys. With the scratch erasers, look. So I have a scratch eraser that I save with a nice crisp edge. Do you guys see that? And I have one that looks like, I call it the flying saucer, that the edge is rolled over. I used to only apply this rule to keep one crisp for getting into, you know, crisp corners and edges, and use one rounded off on the felt wheel. So I used to do that for the felt, for example. You know, have one nice and crisp and have one flying saucer. But remember, I keep telling you guys this, a group of ladies in Tucson about, I want to say 4 years ago now, came and they bought 2 sets of each, and I told them, you know, you guys don't have to buy so many, they last long. And they said, no, Anie, we want one with a crisp edge, nice sharp corner, and we want one to use for everything. And I was like, that's pretty smart. So I have learned that from them. So this is the very fine. Yeah. Kristen's making fun of me. Kristen says, I've never heard this before. Oh, but before I start, like, look, you guys, if there's debris at the bottom of your jewel tool, take your vacuum, or if you don't have a vacuum, use a little jeweler's buff. You guys see, just, I mean, brush, jeweler's brush, and just clean the base of your jewel tool. That's it. And that's it. There you go. And let's get started. Let me put the scratch eraser on. And so watch how this is going to work. So when you use a scratch eraser, you guys, you don't have to push too hard. Like watch how fast this is going to smooth it down. Within seconds, you see I'm already at like almost a polish. Now, if this was the real, you know, world of bench working, I would take my emery stick that I had to make with emery paper and do this all by hand. And if I wanted to cut corners and do it fast, you guys, I would most probably use my flex shaft with some kind of sandpaper at the end. Hello, Kathy Cook. How are you? Hope you're feeling good. Hi, Myra. You guys see how I got in there? Hi, Tom. So look at the difference, you guys, from this to this. You guys see, I mean, from this to that. So we're going to clean this up. Hi, Barbara. Hello, hello. Good to see you, Barbara. Hello, Susan Kemp Jones. Welcome, welcome, all my people. So I'm showing how to clean up this copper piece properly. Yes, I'm using the very fine, and if you hold the very fine, you can definitely use it to your advantage because it'll give a very, very fine finish, you guys. You know, it won't take it down quick. It's going to be a little second before you do that, but like, look at that all the way around. So now, if I didn't have the jewel tool, you guys, you know what I'd have to do. Where's my stick? Where's that godforsaken stick? This stick. This, what are you doing? Why are you over here, Yarrow? Go back to your hole. You'd have to use this stick. Remember this stick? Yarrow, zoom in right here. I'd have to go like this to get a nice flat surface. Look at that. Or if I'm lazy, I'd grab like a emery disc and emery disc the whole thing, which would make more scratches. But with the jewel tool, look at that. I take this really bad surface, you guys. Look at that. You see that? And then watch. Like magic, you guys. Hold it there, and it burnishes it. So it won't even take off the material. Well, I'm already done. And look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Now that's ready for a final high polish. And that's it. Let me take off any kind of scratches I put. So all the sides are done. Okay, so now when I'm going to do the top, you guys. So, yes, it has a design. You guys see that? So I'm going to start off on the edge, you guys. Look. You see that? And kind of just touch over the design. You see how it kept the design? It didn't get rid of it at all. And it's a very, like, it's not a heavy imprint. But you want to get rid of all that. I want to call it like like when the metal bends, it has like this weird orange peel look to it. Do you guys see that? You see what I'm talking about? That orange peel look. And then when I hit it with the scratch eraser, oh, it's just delicious. Look at that. Okay, so we'll continue doing that. So I'm not holding it there for too long. Just enough to get a good fitting. And you can show the side view of how I do this, Yarrow. You see that side view? You see, guys, how I'm kind of rocking it back and forth? I'm not doing it too fast because you want it to actually do something in its path. So just hold it slow. And when you're done, you guys, you drop it. Don't slide off the wheel. And already we've accomplished this. Look. You see that? Beautiful. So from that to this. Woo! Okay, so we'll keep going. And that should complete this whole side. You guys see how beautifully finished that is? And then look at this side. Blech. Wah, wah, wah. Who wants that? I don't care how much patina you put in that. It's still going to look nasty. But if you want to patina this, oh, sister. Woo! It's going to look good. And if you can't do the full, like, rotation, you know, like the full stretch, flip it around and just do it, you know, touch it up on the opposite side a little. You know what I mean? Just a little. Some people actually leave this as a finish. So like, let's say if you want to leave the very fine, because it leaves a nice little satin finish behind, you can. If you want to polish it, you can, because it looks real pretty. Look how pretty and even that is. I don't even need to put a satin finish. It's just so pretty. And the design is still there. I did not take away any of the design. Do you guys see how it's already very faint, that design? It's not a heavy, deep imprint. Do you guys see that? So I'm not changing it. Do you see where I've started here and how it continues? There's not much of a change. So we'll continue. Are you guys liking this? I've been asked a few times and I said I should do one on air. Oh, hi, Albert. Oh, you guys, Albert is a sweet man. He's a teacher. Where is he on? YouTube or Facebook? He's on Facebook. So you guys, this is what we've done so far. So I just want to make sure I got everything. Make sure you get all that orange peel out. Look at that. You guys see that? Hi, Irene. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, hello, Salah. There we go. I just want to make sure I got everything. You see how fluid? So we're going to stop that right now. Oh, look at that. I caught it. Wow, I have like cat-like reflexes today. See that? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Woo! Looks good. And so the sides are nice. Everything's nice. Now listen. Let's say you wanted a crisper edge. You guys, do you know what I mean? Like if you want like a real crisp, dead flat edge, that's when I would suggest using like your Trizac wheels, you guys. So if you guys have these Trizac wheels, you know, don't ignore them. They're actually quite lovely. So for example, I'll use the 3-inch just because I know not everyone has the 4-inch. So that's the fine. Like let's say I just want to make this more crisper. Wait, wrong pen. Wrong pen. Wrong pen again. What is wrong with me? I keep getting the thin one. So like let's say I just want to touch up and make this edge even much more defined and much more crisp. I could use the medium, but I'm going to try to do the fine. Well, maybe I'll use the medium. Hold on. Let's use the medium. Let's use the medium, okay? So we're going to run this at medium speed. So watch this, you guys. So you just hold it here in one spot, and you guys can already see it nice and flat. Just roll it. You guys see? So that's one way. If you really want it, get it really crisp, you just roll. Don't, you know, slide off the reel. When you're done with it, just drop it. You know, you can always go all the way around if you want. It's pretty cool. Look at this. I'll go all the way around. Hold on. Let me get my fat fingers out of the way. There you go. So take a look at what I did. Do you guys see? Hold on. Let the light, do you see how it's just really, really crisp? So you can definitely use your Trizac for stuff like this. For this particular piece, it's not that necessary, but I'm just, since we're here, I might as well tell you what the Trizac does. And remember, when you're using it, you guys, don't slide off the wheel. Don't work on the edge. Work more in the center like you saw me use. You know, like this. Look here, I'll do it again. Instant replay. So stay more in the center. It's okay. You guys can hear me. You guys, a lot of people who have a Jool tool know this. This is for people who haven't been watching my shows. So you just start off here and then just roll. There's no need to come out to the outside and waste the abrasive. You can show side view. There you go. That's a good Yarrow. You see that? And then look out. Now when I want to come to the edge, since I have to get to the edge. Save your edge. Save that fresh abrasive so when you need it. You see that? I needed it now. Done. But when I'm done, I drop it. I don't go zlunk. No slidey. No slidey. No pushy pushy. No slidey slidey. So there you go. So that's if you wanted to get even more crisper edge, you guys. But for this ring, it's not that necessary. So we're done. Now, we are going to polish the outside. But before I polish the outside, I want to polish the inside, you guys. What? No, so the edges, so since I didn't really use the heavier grinding, like the heavier one, the medium's not going to give you a sharp edge. In the event that you get a little sharp edge, I'll tell you a quick way to fix that. Look, you can either kind of kill it on your felt, or you take your scratch eraser. Watch this, you guys. This is for killing a sharp edge. Watch this. You ready? You can do this on your flex shaft, but watch how I'm going to use the edge. You see, yeah, do a side view. Side view. So I'm holding it and just kind of letting it ride the very little edge to kill any kind of sharpness. Oh, and it's like butter, you guys, butter, and it's still nice and flat. Look, you see that? So yes, so these are all good techniques you guys are learning right now. Okay, so that's how you kill the sharp edge. You guys see how I just used the edge of my scratch eraser, and it's the one with the what do you call it? With the, I call it the flying saucer. Even if you had one with a sharper edge, that would even be easier. I didn't even bother with that, but there you go. It's done. Ooh, it's so nice. See, now it's comfortable. Nothing, the person receiving it is going to feel comfort, especially with that curved edge. That always gives a nice comfort feeling too. So I'm going to go ahead and polish the inside, and we'll do the outside, and we'll be done. So you guys, real quick, there's a gentleman watching right now. If you're on Facebook, his name is Albert. Hi, Albert. He's very sweet. And Albert sends me messages and wants to understand what the Jool tool is. He says many people have tried to convince him not to get a Jool tool. And I said, a lot of the people he talks to are in the lapidary world, and they use the big grinders. And I told him, you want to do metal polishing and you want to do lapidary. Like, you can't do that with a larger wheel. So if he asks questions, and Yarrow, by the time Yarrow gets to it, or by the time I get to it, you guys help answer some of the things and help him. He joined our Jool tool community, and he's still trying to learn. So Albert, this wheel, for example, the scratch eraser wheel, I have been told by factories that this has lasted over 100,000 pieces. Now, this is not the knockoff version, from, some Asian country. This is, oh, I can't say that. I was going to say China. I can say that. But this is the 3M version. I mean, there's a 3M one that they invented. So it's going to last a very long time. It doesn't disintegrate when you use it. Do you guys know that the knockoff versions of these, the second you use it, you can see all this particles of the wheel just disintegrating and falling off. So know that this is a quality 3M product that's used in factories. They even use this scratch eraser wheel in the faucet manufacturing. Kohler Faucets uses these wheels to manufacture faucets. My rep told me that. So this lasts a long time. Now the purple wheels that I used, the purple wheels have, they're the Cubitron 2. They won a NASA award for this material. Look it up. It's called 3M Ceramic Cubitron 2. Not Cubitron 1. This is the new generation, more advanced. It's supposed to last like 20 times longer than your typical sandpaper. But again, if you jam something in there and tear the abrasive, that's on you, boo-boo. You just destroyed it. So if you use it properly and don't kill the edge, it'll last you a good long while. It really does. I haven't changed this wheel for over 2 years, honestly, since we had this is the only purple I put on this 4-inch disc. This is the only one I've ever put on. So it's only had one since I put this together. So they have a long life. You just got to, give your Jool tool love. You can't abuse the abrasives. They're not used for, they're not designed for pressure. They're designed to give you the finish. And if you need more material removal, 3M teaches go to a heavier grade, heavier grit. Makes sense, right? So, oh, thank you, Nicole. Thank you, girl. Thank you, thank you. So now let's do the inside. So the inside, you guys, wow, everything's just flying out of my hand. So the inside, you guys, is not bad. It's your typical, you know, bent. No, it's fine. They know what it looks like. You guys saw it enough. So I don't know. I'll just get the run true one. So when you guys first get your run true, make sure you introduce the new run true polishing cone into the spindle. So it's got to say, oh, hello, how are you? Oh, nice to meet you. Now we're friends for life. So give it a good tug in the beginning, like a really nice tug. And make sure you put it on properly because it should run true. And if it doesn't run true at your first, take it off and unwind and wind it again. You'll catch it. I promise it'll be just fine. So let me put some of the compound. Oh, this is all sticky now, Yara. Oh, Yara put a plug there, the vacuum cover. Okay, so let me run the vacuum. So we're gonna put some compound on here. And let's go to town. So give yourself a good amount of compound. And that should do it. I think I'm about that range. I was just eyeballing it. And I always grab, like, back in my polishing days, I always cut a belt. So my dad would always save nice leather belts. And I would cut them. And so this is a great way to hold it because it will get a little warm. So you just hold it just like so. You guys see how the bottom is at, you know, whatever's comfortable. Yeah, okay. And so I'm going to hold it straight. And so you're just going to hold it down, kind of tilt it. So you're going to have to tilt it forward and back only because of the curved design of the ring, you know. So be mindful of the shape of the ring. And so I think we should be pretty good by now. Let me do the bottom part. And then don't forget, you can apply more compound. This is just like your felt. So, oh, wow. Hello. Let me go ahead and show you guys what we've done already. Wow, that was fast. Thank you. Thank you. So we've already got the polish. Do you guys see that? You see that polish already? Woo. So I'm going to do it one more time because I feel like I got to get to the base more. So let me put some of the compound on. Hold on. Give yourself a good juicy amount. I'm going to flip it around too. So let's flip it around because you see how this side is curved up. And so now I have to bend that area. Yeah, there you go. Perfect, Yara. So I'm going to leave some hanging out so you guys can see how I'm doing it. So you guys see how the metal is there. So I'm going to tilt it a little and I go back and forth. It's that zhuzh. You know how Anie does the zhuzh? I go zhuzh back and forth. And so now I'm going to do the bottom. So I'm lifting kind of the jewel tool up to do the bottom base. And then there we go. Hi, Glenda. How are you? Good seeing you here. So we're doing the inside. Hi, Lisa Jacober. Lisa Jacober, your sign outside your spa looks really good. I know I commented, but I'm saying it in person. Oh, hold on. Let me clean that up. It's getting a little mushy. Let me put some compound in there. Hold on. So if it's a little black, just add some more compound, you guys, and it'll get a little shinier. I always give it a little zippity-doo-dah. One more shot, and you're done. Clean on a cleaner side. There we go. Hold on. Oh, yes. Look at this. Look at, okay, do overhead shot because you have to see this.
Albert is planning on getting the glass and lavender.
Yes, that's a good one. Do you guys see that? Trying to show you. And then all the way. It's all the way to the very edge. You see that right there? Trying to show you everything.
Deborah Merriman said a beautiful comment.
Thank you, Deborah, Maramay. You guys are so sweet. I love you. Really, thank you.
She said to,
Oh, and there it goes. That's the third time, so I don't think I'll drop it again. I always say things happen in threes. Who else believes things happen in threes? Do you guys believe things happen in threes? I dropped it 3 times already, so I don't think I'm going to drop it again. So it actually is really pretty. Damn. Looks good. So we polished the inside. I'll actually hold it now. Look. Just to... Is it focusing? Yeah, looks good, huh, guys? So that's, wow, you can see the reflection on my red top. So that's good. We're done with the inside, and it feels, ooh, it feels like butter. You guys, it feels good. I know, right? That was just a regular compound. So now, you guys, so the outside, here, you guys, let me do this. The outside now, we can do 2 things. You can either leave it with the scratch. Oh, shoot, I'm making a mess. Hold on. Hold on. You can either leave the scratch eraser finish on it, you guys. Let me take the compound off. Hold on. There we go. Or you guys can polish it. I'm going to polish it because you know me. I want to show you guys everything I can do on the JOOL tool. So there. So you can leave it like this. Look how pretty that is. Or you can polish it like that. Whoa. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys how to polish it. So let's polish. So I'm going to take my felt polishing wheel. Nothing like the JOOL tool, Jim. Thank you, Jim. Oh, let me put my vacuum back on. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Get my lights back. Hello, everybody. We're back. So I have the felt wheel. I'm going to put my JOOL tool compound on. Give yourself a good little round all the way to the edge. Remember, we're going to work on the edge. But not yet. Let me do the outside first. So, 3 is the magic number. Myra buys things in groups of 3. Yes, I like the 3. Wow, do you guys see how fast that came up? Like, I was there like not even 2 seconds, y'all. 2 seconds. Look at this one. Watch this. Look, 1 pass. Well, hold on. Let me get the compound off. Hold on. Shoot, darn it. Look, and it's already polished. Like, it doesn't get any easier than this. And you can polish like a pro without any experience, which I love. My dad was just telling me this today. He's like, you know, Anie, whatever you do on your JOOL tool, for those finishes, people would have to like would have to be a master at it. They'd have to really master the art of, they call this lapping. And I said, I know, Dad. He says, you mastered it. I said, yes, but I knew that nobody had the time to master it. It takes a lot of, you know, time to master polishing an edge like this. You know? Yeah, you can show the side view. I'm almost done, Yarrow. Okay. You see how I do that? And there, you drop it. Don't slide off. Don't slide off, you guys. Yes. So slide. Okay, but yes, I'll do both. So I'm going to do this little edge. So watch. I'm going to, from here, I'm going to go all the way to the inside edge right there. You guys see that? And then you can just keep going. And when you're done, you guys just zhuzh it and drop it. That's very important. That's good. So we got that. Look how pretty that is. Woo! Oh, Yarrow says it's not focused. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's blurry. Woo! It's blurry. Oh, there you go. Nice. This is where the money is, you guys. When you can follow light reflection like that, that is good. Okay. Yes, Diane, absolutely. Diane, that was good what you just said. Diane said that it's almost too easy. It makes it fun, not a chore. This is the truth, Diane. I'm telling you guys, when I'm at a trade show and I'm bored, let's say it wasn't like it's not the most busiest show, or like they're in between classes and I'm just chilling out there, instead of just sitting and doing nothing, you will see me playing on the Jool tool because it's fun and it gets me thinking, it gets my mind off of things, and I just go into my like happy zone. If it was something that took energy out of me, made me frustrated, I'm not going to do it. You know that. You know, and I know I'm not doing that. But it gives me joy and it takes me into like a happy zone. You know what I mean, you guys? How many of you guys feel that when you work on the Jool tool, it's actually helping you, and then you get into like the zone, the Jool tool zone? You know what I mean? How many of you guys feel that? Well, tell me while I'm doing this. Y'all will read them to me. Honest to God, Lisa just said something that if you're watching on YouTube, I'll repeat her comment on Facebook. Lisa Jacober does nails, beautiful nails I might add, and she was saying that one of her customers told her she should add a jewelry polishing service after they're done getting their nails done. Lisa, that is genius. You don't know how many people out there want their jewelry polished. You know, especially now, no one is going to get out of their house and go to a jewelry store just to have their jewelry polished. But I know the women are going to get out of their house and get their nails done. You know what I mean? And you guys are doing amazing safe practices. So why not offer that, Lisa? It'll be so quick and easy, you know, and just polish it up right then and there and then give it to them. Green brush and a felt, and you're done. It's a good one, Lisa. That's an extra, that's a little extra candy jar of little tips and tricks. You know what I mean? Some money on the side. Oh, thank you, Jim. Yes, Jim says that, you know, all that polishing equipment takes like a long time to do at the jewelry, I don't know, academy. And the Jool tool is so much quicker. I know. It's very quick, but you know, you guys, this is the tool that many factories are using now. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, they need to learn on the old conventional before they..." No, the old conventional is not producing the fine detail work that jewelry is made of. You know what I mean? So if you're using an old big polishing buffer, those are great for car parts that are this big, not for intricate detailed work. You guys make the most beautiful pieces, intricate detail. You need a polishing system that will celebrate your work and show it off, not go and then almost tear a hand off like we saw happen to that poor lady on that group. So let me polish the outside and we'll be done. There's more comments? Okay, I'll listen to the more comments. Nice, nice. That you're speaking to someone who demands a polish on a back plate before polish. Nicole Ritchie just said that. No, so Nicole Ritchie just went on a vacation, you know, living the life, and then came back to reality. Okay, whoops, there goes reality. So she was saying that she actually polished the entire back plate before soldering it, just to make sure her skills were still just as sharp, you know, on the Jool tool. But that makes for a fine finished piece, you guys. Those little extra details that will take you literally maybe 20 seconds to polish, but it'll make the difference of the, you know, in the world when the customer sees the finish. That's what separates you from the rest. The finishes and of course your designs, but the real finishes always separated the fine jewelers and the jewelers. You know, that's why there's a word called fine jewelry. Ever notice that? What's the word fine jewelry mean? It's called fine, perfectly perfect. These, you know, everything is like crisp, perfect, well done, fine, fine, a fine woman, fine jewelry. I don't know what I'm saying, you guys. The things I say on live.
Irene said, or get your knife and scissors sharpened while you're getting your nails
Uh,
done.
No kidding, Irene. You told, or get your knife and scissors sharpened while getting your nails done. Honest to God, Lisa, people have turned the jewel tool into a side business of just sharpening. I tell you guys all the time. This one company would sell jewel tools with their sharpening class. And these people would use a jewel tool, and the amount of money they would make on sharpening, they would feed a family of 5. They would make enough money for the entire year to support a family of 5 on just sharpening. Like, that is, I get goosebumps. Why do I get goosebumps when talking about sharpening? What kind of freakazoid am I? But I swear to you, I have goosebumps because I know it to be true. You know, I really, and I get like happy.
Albert was asking.
Okay, I'm going to polish. So go ahead. So I'm going to polish the outside. Now remember what I said. So this is the finish, you guys. Oh, shoot. It's not focused. So this is the finish off of the very fine, you guys. You can leave it like this. It's very pretty. Okay? Or you can take it to a polish. I'm going to take it to a polish only because if you want to take it to a polish, I'm going to show you how to do it. Like a what? Yes, fine. Oh, yeah, Bonnie, before I start. Bonnie, ooh, yeah, Bonnie, you speak in my language. Bonnie says fine, like couture. Couture. Am I saying it right, Yara? Yara speaks French, huh? Couture. You gotta say it like your nose is, couture. Couture. Yes, couture. You know, that's another thing, too. You know, you'll go to, you know, like a name brand, like Dolce Gabbana. And Dolce Gabbana has their, like, you know, regular clothes. Not regular, it's still pricey. But then they have couture. That's the couture collection, which the prices are like 50 times more, you know? And you want your pieces to look couture. Thank you, Bonnie, for that. Love you, girl.
And Barbara Brennan says she's not used her big polisher since COVID and the live JOOLTOOL shows. Over grinding, polishing, and now the lapidary work is done in one place on one machine.
Yes.
Worth
Ah.
weight in gold.
Oh, Barbara, girlfriend, you just gave me another set of goosebumps, girl. Oh my God. Really, goosebumps, goosebumps alert, goosebump alert. We should have it flashing. Really, Barbara, that is my dream come true. Barbara just said that she had, ever since I've been doing the live shows since March, since the, you know, COVID situation, she hasn't ever touched, she haven't touched her big buffer. She says the jewel tool is now polishing, grinding, polishing her stones, everything she needs all in one machine. And that was my dream when I created the jewel tool, you guys. I am just one girl creating this machine. You know what I mean? I'm out there because I've worked on it and I know how difficult it is. Trust me, believe. When I worked on the old machines, I knew that there had to be a better way. And I have made it my life's mission, you guys. So call me whatever you want to call me. People who don't know me, you know, whatever. But it's the truth. And I will stand by my truth because it's everything I worked for it because I wanted you to enjoy this. I wanted to make your work easier. I wanted it to be quick, effortless. Boom, got the job done instead of suffering. I don't want anyone to suffer like I did.
I don't want to wait 4 to 6 weeks. I want it today. Albert.
Yeah, well, Albert, you're going to have to send us a message. Kristen will take care of you. So we'll see what we can do. So let me polish the top of this. I love you all, by the way. I love you all. So now I put compound, because I'm not going to do it. I put it 3 times already. I made sure I put compound on the edge, you guys, okay? So because I'm going to work on the edge. So I'm going to start off, so you want to get a footing. So the second you touch, I just want you guys to see, the second you touch, you're going to get a polish. Do you guys see that already? A polish? So it's not like you have to go, you know what I mean? It's just a light little, hold on, light little touch. I'm going back and forth. I should zhuzh more in the center, but I like to little zhuzh on the edges. And you guys see that? Hold on, let that focus. Do you guys see that polish? I mean, it's beautiful. If anything, I think the design shows up even more in the polish, right? So we'll just keep going. So you can go the full side yard. You can do a side view. And it's okay if you bump off, you guys. I do it all the time. If you do it slow, you won't, kind of, I call it going off the cliff. You won't go off the cliff, but when you're done, drop it. And you already will have that finished.
Irene said if you finish the back plate before soldering, I assume you won't be able to do polishing compound. Would it interfere with the solder?
No, Irene, at all. No, Irene. So if you're going to polish the back plate, hold on, I'll answer in a second. Hold on, Irene, I'm going to answer your question in just a second. So there we go. So we polished that. Now I can flip this around and do that other side. So you don't want to really be polishing. So the wheel is going this way. So you don't really want to do that. You don't want to catch anything. So it's best if you're going to work on this edge. See how the wheel is flowing in this way? So you want to go in this direction. Be mindful of the direction of the wheel. Do you guys see that? Be mindful of the direction of the wheel. And then when you're done, you drop it. You see? Okay, so I'm going to flip it around just because I want to do this side and show you guys you can do it. So remember, put a compound on the side, on the edge. And we'll work our way up. You can do a side view. Yeah. Wow. Wowza, gazowza. I don't know. Can you guys see that? What I'm seeing? Like, it is just beautiful. I'll just keep going. Just a little bit more, boys and girls. And we're done. And that was it, you guys. If I wasn't chit-chatting, I'd be done a good, 10 minutes ago, probably even more. It's very quick, very minimal steps to get what you want, Oh, I forgot to do the sides. Oops. Oh, I already did the sides. Wow, that was quick. Totally forgot I did the sides. So, and if you have some compound, go back and forth and kind of push it off, throw it off the edge, as I say. Other than that, it looks, I'm going to stop right there. But do you see how the light follows everywhere? It doesn't look bumpy and lumpy all the way to the very edge.
Carol Barnett says, Albert, you'll never regret getting a JOOLTOOL. Most of us have slowly collected all the wheels we want over time. You'll never find a better customer service.
Aw, thank you, Carol. That was so sweet that you said that. I appreciate you saying that. And then the inside, of course, is polished beautifully. There you go. So let me get my little fingies off. Oh, wait, we can polish, we can buff it a little if you want. It's really polished, but honest to God. Hi, Suni. Welcome. So you guys, yes, exactly what Carol said. Thank you, Suni. Happy New Year, Suni. I know I'm like 3 days late, but I said it on Facebook. Okay, there we go. So now this is what I love about these polishing cloths. I haven't put them up yet. I know I said we will. We're just really lazy at doing it. But if you just want a fine little polish, these are really good. They're not aggressive. They're not going to leave a smear behind, but they'll give you that extra pop of shine. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Just a light. I don't even push hard. And it gives you that really pretty polish. So there. So I'm going to hit this with the Magic Buff just real quick, just to give it an extra luster. Not that it really needs it. Honest to God, it looks really good the way it is. But for all of you that, want that extra pop, here's the pop. Why do I have two? Oh, no. Oh, my God, I thought this was the Magic Buff. This is the Magic Buff. What are my eyes seeing things? So this is the Magic Buff, you guys. I'm going to run this. You can run your buff at high speed, low speed. It does whatever you feel comfortable at. So So I'm just going to touch it very lightly. Just a quick little, I'm kind of running it a little slow because I wanted to kind of conform into that curve. You guys see that? Yeah. So I'm running it a little slower because I wanted to conform a little. Do you guys see how I had that do that? There we go.
Myra said she was watching the Dakota Stones live wave last night. Dakota Stones live sale last night.
Oh yeah?
She was black tourmaline and there's a college, she says, and they said they need a floor tour.
Yes. Ah, Myra, you're so adorable. I love that. So Myra was watching the Dakota Stones live last night. See, just a little. See, it won't leave any scratches behind, but it'll take off compound. Anything that's like left over, it just really makes everything super clean. Hold on, there's still a little right here. But do you guys see, this is what I love about this cloth. It's extremely fine. So it won't, like, you know, polish your silver because we have better things to use. But do you see this? So we got that. We got the side. Look at that crispness. Woo! Look at that. All the way to the very edge. This is very fine finished. Couture. Couture. You like that, Yarrow? I'm just gonna wear this. Well, does it fit? No, he'll probably fit on this hand. Yeah. Like, look at that. Like, look at how pretty that is. Like, seriously. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, just right over there. What are you doing, Yarrow? Oh, there. Oh, wow. It looks really pretty. I need to get my nails done. I never get my nails done. I'm a jeweler. I never got my nails done, so I did in the beginning. I did my own acrylics, and then I just never did. But anyways, this is when you go over there. Yeah, no, over there, over there. Yeah, right. Yeah, over there. But like, look, there you go. What does Nicole say when I polish copper? Bam, rose gold action. Really is. It's really pretty, you guys. I love this. You see it? So you didn't have to polish. You didn't have to polish, you know, everything. I just wanted. So like, listen, you guys. Everyone's like, okay, so someone who's watching has a regular buffer. Let's just say a buffer. Yeah, back up. Back up, back up. So if you like, then I can just use a buffer and use different compounds. Well, yes, you can. Absolutely. Then you tell me how detailed those details are going to look. How are they going to look the same? No, they're going to look like one melted ice cream. You know how ice cream looks after it melts? Ooh. That's how it's going to look. That's what that's what a buffer will do. That's what the buffer will do if you add heavy compounds to it. Do you know what I mean? On a design like this, you can't play around with designs like this on a buffer. It doesn't work. And those little edges that I did all the way to the crisp, ooh, that's going to roll everything over and not look couture. We're aiming for couture here. So if you're not, be gone. No, I'm kidding. Yes, don't worry. We got Kristen covered with her wine. Nicole said that. Yes, Kristen's got my back, and she says I do love wine. Yeah, it's really pretty, and I just wanted to show this because I know I've showed this on the bangles, but for some reason people need to see the ring. Like I'm like, I did it on the bangle. Wasn't the bangle enough? We did the bangle. Remember we did the bangle? Oh yeah, let me show the bangle. Yeah, it went $1 ring, honestly, Jim, to $100. So now this is my collection. Hold on. Actually, I'm going to use my right hand. I don't feel like taking off my ring. This is the rose gold collection, y'all. So I did this with the round circle stencils. Remember this one? So when I did this, you guys, everyone said, well, how do you polish? I'm like, it's the same. Same, Same, and they really wanted to see a ring. So there you go. This is for you guys. So look, yeah, back it up a little. Yeah, so I can be in shot. So hello everybody. So how rich does this look, huh? Like really. They're the materials, back it up just a little bit. The materials are not, you know, that expensive, but when you put that gorgeous finish, do you know what I mean? When you put that gorgeous finish, it just totally puts it, makes it couture, couture, couture. So yeah, so this was today's Tuesday. So you guys, this week I'm gonna be doing some broken stones. I have a lot, like a lot, but I'm trying to answer people's requests and issues. So bear with me. I know you guys a lot of you guys know how to polish this, but some people don't. So this is just like a refresher course. You know what I mean? Maybe you'll just pick up a tip here and there. Oh, I didn't know that you could do that, Anie. Ooh, why didn't you say that before? I don't know. Things come to me. What can I say? So you guys, I hope today's show was fun. What else? Do I have to make I have to make an announcement. If you don't belong to our JOOLTOOL group, it's called the JOOLTOOL community on Facebook, please join it, because if you're having any issues or questions about your JOOLTOOL or anything you're making, or just need encouragement or guidance on a piece, our JOOLTOOL group is filled with many amazing artists, jewelers, just amazing people who will help you. If by the time I got to Sweet Jennifer, she posted something about her very fine wheel wearing down, and before I even smelled it, before I even knew about that post, like there was like 20 comments of answers that were perfect. And so before I even get to it, there's many people that'll give you the answers that you need. So just a reminder, it's called the JOOLTOOL community. It's a group. You can, you're always going to post the link. You know what's funny is that I know a lot of you guys saw that post, because I know a lot of you guys commented on it who's here watching. Jennifer had the glass and enamel kit. She didn't even have all the diamonds to do lapidary. So that's why I had to guide her into, wait a minute, we're using the wrong kit for the wrong thing here. So we're working it out with her. She's so sweet. Oh, we have 2 questions on YouTube. I'm here for you. I use, good one. I use the flying saucer felt wheel. Let me show you. This one right here. And so this is the crispy. So you guys see the difference? So a little bit. Mine doesn't get too flying saucer. I try to keep it flat. But this is real. This is where the corner comes into play. This little corner right here, when you need to get into a tight spot, ooh, this is your friend. I actually have a ring. No, let me show you something real quick where that would come into play. 1 second. I have the ring. I saw it. 1 second. You can follow. Hold on. It's literally in this pile. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, it's right here. No. Yeah, it's right here. I've done it many times on air. So look, if you want to, look, see, I need to get into this corner right here. So you see how bad that corner is right there? So like, let's say I want to get into this area here, get into this area right here. This is where the crispy crisp, the nice sharp cornered felt wheel comes into play. Watch this. So, who? Oh, did it work out good, Lisa? Yes, for where she's going to put her JOOLTOOL. You have a nice studio, Lisa. So that's pretty much it, you guys. You guys see how I got into that corner right there? And then you can use that same to get into that corner. You guys see that? All polished right in there. I didn't have to use any kind of rubber wheel or anything like that. Let me just get up here more. There we go. You see how that got into that hard to reach area right there? Look. You see how it got in there? Like boom. Right there. Slid right in there, and then I did that top part right there. So there. And then, of course, if you want to hit it with, here, look, I'll even polish without just a regular, if I don't even use a magic buff. Oh, Michelle has a buff question. What's up? Okay. Oh, so there you go. That's just a polish, just to give you an idea of how, oh shoot, that's quite blurry. There you go. So listen, if you're going to use, let me give you an idea of which buff to use. So the difference, that's a good question. So the difference between the magic buff and the regular buff, when to use what? So the magic buff was a perfect example of using it on something like this, where you don't want any more compound kind of changing the design of it. Yeah, you know, you just really want that extra pop of shine. So whenever you just want to give something that's delicate a pop of shine, use your magic buff. Or let's say you don't want to use the compound, you know, use your magic buff. It works both ways, really it does. Some people just like the regular buff. They like to put the compound on and, you know, it's a matter of preference, you guys. It really is. As you know, I have both. It's great to have both because as you use it, you know, use it and you'll start to see, oh, okay. And so whenever you have a situation where you just want a pop of luster, you'll say, oh, that's perfect for the magic buff. So you got to understand its performance. Yeah. Yeah, it's a newer wheel, yeah. And it comes in the large 4-inch too, you guys, so. What was I going to say? What else? Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys here most probably tomorrow. I'm sorry I was late. I was talking to a customer. Very important. I told him to watch my show. So, okay, so back to Dakota Stones. Myra, if you watch, was it last year's Tucson? Where was I last year in Tucson? The year before, not last year. So in 2018, Tucson Gem Show on YouTube, I polished this black stone that I think it was Ricky that brought me no, it was a black nasty stone. And so he even engraved and scratched like this heavy metal band's logo on it to make it even harder for me to polish this stone. Like he wanted it to be even harder. He was really putting me to the test, right, Myra? You know, he was putting me to the test. And I'm like, why is there these scratches already on this disgusting stone? And he's like, I wanted to make it harder for you. And I was like, okay. So I just ground those off and I polished it. And he was like wanting a jewel tool after that. And because apparently that stone is very difficult to polish on a conventional lapidary. He actually said you can't polish it on a lapidary system. And I'm like, well then, what do you got? So basically he was trying to stump Anie. And then Rita from Impress Art was right next to me and she goes, you know, you can't do that to Anie. What were you thinking? Look at her just show you off. It was just such a funny video. So you guys should watch that video if you didn't on YouTube. It's in my lapidary section in the, what's it called? In my playlist on YouTube. Yaros is going to try to find it and post it. But for the most part, they know the power of the jewel tool, really. But they really should get one in because, you know, things that they sell could use a little spruce here and there, and you know they can touch it up right then and there in their, you know, shop. But they're lovely people, Myra. So thank you so much for telling them about a jewel tool. Appreciate it. Lots of love back to you, Myra. Thank you so much. But I thought that was a funny story. I had never really met him before that. I've heard of him.
Myra says he mentioned last time that they need one.
Oh, so they're feeling the itch. I call it the jewel tool itch. You know what I'm talking about? So I always tell people at a trade show, like especially jewelers, I'm like, okay, you think about getting the jewel tool, but mark my words, you're gonna run into a situation where you're gonna say, darn it, wish I got that tool. Always, it doesn't ever fail. I'm sure they've run into that situation where they've gone, God darn it, should have bought that jewel tool when she was, selling them. But it doesn't ever fail. Sooner or later, they come for a circle and they realize that it's a handy little sucker and it's very useful and will save them lots of time. So I appreciate that, Myra. Thank you very much, ma'am. It's so pretty. I forgot about this. I'm going to wear this today. Wear this today. Yara's reading comments. Anything else you got for me? I'm here for you. If not, I'm going to say goodbye. Yara, any more comments? Tom says no job too big for the jewel tool. Oh yeah, Tom, don't worry, we got you covered. This is so pretty. I'm like, I just like enjoy. You enjoy looking at shiny things, really.
Nicole says she's working on a jewelry line. She says not professional, but whatever would appeal to my customers.
No, who says this?
There's no message to my name. Nicole Richards.
Oh, Nicole.
Because Jim asked her if she's working on the jewelry line.
Oh yeah, Nicole does custom pieces and she does her own designs, just like many of you all. And everyone, that's what I love. Everyone has their own unique signature. You know what I mean? Or they get so creative, they discover something new and they go with it. So, it's all about, discovering new things about yourself. Sometimes you create a design and you're like, it was perfect. And then you look at it maybe a month or two after that and go, I think I could change that. You just put it, as you evolve, your pieces evolve. Do you know what I mean, you guys? So, keep evolving. JOOLTOOL's right with you. It's always going to think of something to help you out.
All right, and then so Nicole says, I love how you handle your haters. Yeah, no lady.
Nicole, yeah. God, Nicole, all I have is love for everybody. There's lovers out there and there's haters out there. You gotta just love them all. One big bunch. It's not worth your time or effort or even just your own energy. It's best to just send out love out there, and it just makes me happier. And I'm no one to judge anybody, so I just let go and just let it be. But all I do is spread love. And if no one can handle my love, well, then I don't know what to tell you. But all you're going to get is from love and help from me, just so you know. So if you don't know me and you're just watching this, well, who's that crazy Disney character looking lady polishing? I've heard that many times, you guys, by the way. People who just stumble on my videos on YouTube, they'll contact me or call me and go, you are like an amazing, like strange woman. Like you look like a Disney character polishing jewelry. And I'm like, yes, no, wait. I help save dogs and animals. So there you guys go. So is that it, Yarrow? Oh, wonderful, Suni. You're doing good. You're evolving beautifully. All of your guys' pieces. Even if you're in the midst of a piece, just like Cindy posted, she's in the midst of a piece. She polished it rough labradorite beautifully, I might add. And she's evolving and trying to figure out her design. And so she's posting it as she's going through the project. So I encourage you to post a midway or even beginning project and hear what the community has to guide you in. You know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be a finished project. We're not looking for, perfect pieces. In midway, someone might give you an idea of something that you didn't think of, and you can apply it to your piece. So I encourage you to post pictures of a project midway. Don't be shy. No, we're a good community. We're all lovers out there. Everyone's a lover. I always say, if you have a jewel tool, you're a good soul. Yes, Tom says life's too short to be mean. I agree. So on that note, you guys, I thank you for today's show, for welcoming me into your lives, and I will see you guys here hopefully tomorrow. I'll post when I'm going to go on. But for the rest of the day, I bid you a beautiful day and farewell. see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Mwah.